Gil Martin here. Welcome, everybody, to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in depth daily coverage of your Green Bay Packers. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We have new episodes dropping every day, Monday through Friday. Today, we're going to discuss Packers backup quarterback Malik Willis. He faces a critical season in 2025 for his future and the impact he may have on the Packers. Now, this will be his fourth NFL campaign, his second in Green Bay, but that also means it's the last year of his entry-level deal, and how he does in 2025 could determine the future trajectory of his NFL career. And obviously, just like it was last year, it could have a major impact on the Packers. I mean, Willis won 2 games for the Packers as a starter, came off the bench and led them to a comeback win in a third. They don't make the playoffs last year without Malik Willis's contributions. Now, he was originally a third-round pick of the Titans back in 2022, and due to the poor quarterback situation in Tennessee, he got thrust into action early, started 3 games as a rookie, even though he really wasn't ready for prime time. Has good speed, good athleticism, and a strong arm, but he needed work. Had to learn how to read defenses a little bit better and be more consistent with some of his passes. Now, after 2022, when he was drafted, they go in 2023 and draft Will Levis in the second round. So Willis barely sees the field, throws only 5 total passes all year in 3 games, and then in a battle in 2024 in training camp, the Titans decide that they will trade him to the Packers as Green Bay was looking for backup quarterback help. Well, he's traded after the preseason and ends up coming in at the end, like the last 2 or 3 plays of the season opener in Brazil on that terrible field after Jordan Love injured his knee. And all of a sudden, Willis, who barely had time to practice with the team, had to start week 2 and 3 against the Colts and the Titans. And to his credit, Willis leads the team to victories in both games. He completed a total in both games of 25 out of 33 passes for 324 yards and a touchdown, did not throw an interception, and ran 12 times for 124 yards and another touchdown. And Matt LaFleur was really impressed with how quickly Willis was able to pick up the offense and get in there. He said, "I just cannot articulate the job that he's done in a short period of time. People can't fathom that. I promise you, you guys don't get it. I know you think you get it, but you don't get it. And what he's been able to do, I've never seen something like this. It's pretty darn impressive. Impressive is the word." That's what LaFleur told reporters after the win over Tennessee. Like I said, wins both of his starts, gets another win coming off the bench, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, completes 40 of 54 passes for 550 yards, and had a quarterback rating of 124.8. Well, Willis will be, unless the Packers decide to sign him to a new deal, he will be a free agent next off season. And again, barring an injury to Jordan Love, we know that Willis will be the primary backup again in 2025, but it's always possible. You never know. You're one play away as the backup quarterback from having to step in and lead the team. Now, Green Bay, Brian Gutekunst did not draft a quarterback this year, but they did sign an undrafted free agent out of Canada, Taylor Elgersma, who we have spoken about in a previous video and in previous articles here at the Packers Post. And scouts like Elgersma, his arm strength, his potential, but he's got a big adjustment to make, going from a Canadian college where he won the Canadian equivalent of the Heisman Trophy to the NFL. So, you know, in Canada, you got 12 men on the field. The field is wider. The end zones are longer, and there's motion. You can move forward one player before the snap of the ball. the rules are different, 3 downs instead of 4. So in addition to making the jump from college to the pros, Elgersma has to make the jump from Canada to the United States and the different rules. So it's most likely that Elgersma ends up on the practice squad this year, kind of takes a red shirt, learns the system, adjusts to the American game, and then if the Packers don't sign Willis, he could be the heir apparent as Jordan Love's backup. But for Willis, if he plays well in 2025, he can get a bigger contract next year, whether it's in Green Bay or somewhere else. And if he really does get a chance to shine, he may even be able to battle for a starting job, depending on which team he ends up signing with. But right now, here's what Malik Willis gives the Green Bay Packers, and it's not something that is typical in the NFL. He gives them a backup quarterback that they have confidence in. Not a lot of teams have. I mean, there are probably about 8 or 10 teams in the NFL that don't have confidence in their starting quarterback. So that is a great asset for the Packers to have. And we'll see how Willis does this year and what it leads to for him, whether it's with Green Bay or elsewhere. Don't forget to check out our website at thepackerspost.com, where we have new articles every day, Monday through Saturday, bringing you in-depth coverage of the Packers. Hit the like button and subscribe here on YouTube so you never miss an episode of the Daily Packers Post. I'm Gil Martin. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. And, of course, go Pack Go.